seconds. 4, 3, 2.
What's up, fellas?
This program contains explicit content and subject matter which may be unsuitable for some listeners. Discretion is advised.
Don't know what that
Hi,
means.
this is Donnie Osmond.
Never
You're
blocked.
listening to Gregg and Joe.
Would never do that. No way. Right.
Well, I think we should just bring on Foley, better known as Burt Young. And they're talking about a movie called Creed. You know what, though? You better have Foley in that movie. If they dump me, it'll be sacrilegious. Hi, for Mario Lopez. Mario, how's it going tonight? Hey, I'm doing great. And you got a lot of Hollywood hotties on you or what? You were like a Miley Cyrus. That shit works. You know what I mean? Yeah. I already known her since she was a little girl. She's a little sweet. And, she's grown up. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, she has. Mr. Gianni Russo played Carlo Rizzi in the original Godfather. James Caan. Philip Marco. He broke 2 of your ribs. You saw him with a kicking when they pulled out? Yeah. Go to the fire hydrant. Mm-hmm. We want to introduce Mr. Fox. Absolutely. How many miles did you take out at that one time in Sweden? Well, 5 of them. So I had every one I got, but they were coming back up. Mario Andretti. Mario, how are you this evening? Wonderful, guys. Greg, one more question. If I call you the Rambling Streak, would you squash me like a bug?
Now, here are Greg Valentino and Joe Pietero.
And how the fuck are you, everyone? I got cut off last week. Oh, I don't know. Hey, listen, we got Greg on the line right now. Let me connect fucking Greg in. We are now live. What's up, Greg?
Hey, Joseph, what are you doing?
Good. Let me just pump up the fucking volume like that old song used to say. Pump up the volume. Protect and Lift on. And I am wearing a Protect and Lift shirt. Check it out. Go to IamProtectTheletterNLift.com. You can get one of these bad boys too. See, we take care of the fucking guys that take care of us. Greg.
Absolutely.
Your video, I posted it up. I texted you about it. It is now live on YouTube. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to check out Gregg's Mother's Day video, it's a very touching, very different than the usual stuff that we put out there. It's a very serious, solemn, private type of video. And thank you, Gregg, for inviting the viewer, which in this case was me too. I watched it into your private life. You know, I mean, it was beautiful. I love the photos. I love the old videos of your mom. Excellent. Very different type of video. A very unique and a very special one indeed.
Thank you, Joe. I didn't even know you put it up. I just walked in the house when I first called. The show hadn't started yet, and then I just called back. But I didn't know that it was put up, so I'm going to go on there. And if guys leave me comments, I'll answer.
Yeah, I just actually got it up like a little before the show went, and then I had a little a technical glitch, and I'm like, oh no, not that same thing again, like that other time. And then I just fucking rebooted the screen, and I was able to get in like a minute late. But yeah, it was a little quick technical glitch that I was able to fix on the fly, thankfully. I hate relying on robots to put our show out there, but unfortunately that's what the world has come down to. Rosie the Robot is our fucking producer with this radio program. Mr. J.
Your blog talk is a scandal. It used to be a good thing, but now it's kind of like got a lot of glitches to it, you know?
It's got some glitches. I like it, though. I mean, it still serves our purpose that we need it for. But,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a very good service, you know. Plus, we got the other thing, the video part of everything in now. So it's between everything going on. I guess it's not too bad. But happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. You know, if anyone didn't celebrate Mother's Day yesterday, it's like the Guido Jetsons over there. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms.
And all the fathers that raise their kids. There's a lot of guys who raise their kids alone. You know what I'm saying? With no mother. You know, I have a friend that raised his 2 boys and stuff. One was a Gulf War hero. He actually captured one of Saddam Hussein's like main. You know, like they had like the top five, and you remember that they have
The
those
cards.
the cards, like the
Yeah.
Ace of Spades, right. He captured one of them by himself. He was in a tank.
Nice.
He jumped out of tank. He recognized him. He ran. He grabbed him. But so my it was my friend Joe Parker who died of. Remember the guy? The story I talked about in Generation Iron, where I bled all over his face, and then and his coffin. Well,
Yeah.
it's his son, and he raised his two kids by himself. So it's like there's a lot of guys out there who are also mom and dad. So.
Yeah, definitely. Mr. Mom, I know people use it as a joke. Oh, I'm playing Mr. Mom today, but there is a contingent of men that are considered the quote-unquote Mr. Mom, like that movie back in the 80s, I think it was. I believe Michael Keaton was the star of that. And there is a Mr. Mom out there, which is in reality, unfortunately, like I have a friend whose wife died in the World Trade Center on 9/11. He has two daughters, and they were young kids then. They're both, I think one's graduated college now, and the other one's in college. So, I mean, they were like, grade school kids at the time. Their mom was fucking killed by those savages. So, yeah, my friend Joe had to be Mr. Mom and dad. So, Michael Keaton, thank you.
You know what I hate, Joe? I hate when people do their conspiracy theory shit, and they believe that George Bush blew up the tower. I hate that shit. What happened in building number 7? So you're telling me they blew up a bunch of bombs, and they put bombs in the fucking World Trade Center, and they also blew up building 7 for the fuck of it, right? Give me a break. How fucking stupid is that? That explanation right there is that like fucking grates on my nerves when I hear shit like that. You fucking conspiracy guys.
It's fucking
do you know
disgusting.
What it would take to demo a fucking building? Do you have any idea, especially of that magnitude? There would have to be literally 1,000 people involved in that. And you don't think that one of them would want to sell like, I have to come clean. I was part of the conspiracy that George Bush to blow up the towers. I didn't mean to do it. I was forced. You're going to tell me that there's that many people that have no fucking heart? Why was Osama bin Laden celebrating and saying, he took blame for it? Well, I just don't understand when there's conspiracy guy. That shit, like Elvis is still walking around with Marilyn Monroe and Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison,
Jimi Hendrix, right? They're putting Michael Jackson on a fucking island somewhere. Give me a break.
Yeah, they're on an island somewhere, all right. I have to address one thing that just came across the feed now. I think it said Steven, aspiring 5%er. Steven, I got to ask you a question, bro. You're asking people to follow you because you need to have, I don't know if it said 2,000 followers to be a 5%er. What kind of fucking bullshit is that? What are you going to do?
You could be an MSMer.
You know what?
You could have one follower.
You know, Greg, you fucking stole my fucking thunder. You took the words out of my fucking guinea mouth. You know how many people you need to have on board to be MSM supporter, and we'll promote you and put you in the fucking magazine like the readers of the issue? I don't have a clue how many followers these motherfuckers have. A clue. I don't know any of these fucking guys what their followers be. Now, maybe some of them I'm friends with, like Big C, and there's a lot of guys on there. But I don't what kind of bullshit? For you to support me, you have to have fucking 2,000 or more followers, and you got to post how many posts a day, and I'll give you a T-shirt. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this what the world's come down to? The Pied Piper? We're going to start following people only if we have 2,000 fucking followers. They're allowed to promote us? Suck my fucking cock. Are you nuts? Greg, please. Please, Greg.
Here's what I want people to understand. Dude, if you come, we're willing to put you in a magazine. We don't want anything from you. I'm not asking you to walk around and fucking, shout out to the world or anything. You want to be MSM? You got it. Just say something to us. Write to us. Write to Joe. We'll get you in the magazine. What do you get out of doing that? Besides, you still gotta. I'm not against the 5%ers. I like the 5%ers, but I don't see what you get out of it. And the guys that are getting tattoos and 5%.
Holy
that's
shit!
Great, but when you're 80 years old, you're gonna be like, holy fuck, what the hell what was I thinking? You know what I mean?
We were
joking. I don't get it. What do you get out of it?
To me, I shake my fucking big fucking head. And I just like,
he's got a midget
I don't understand
over there, a 10-year-old girl. That's fine, but but what do you get out of that? I'm saying to you, you want to be with us. We're not against them. Half the fucking 5%ers are with us.
This guy's the one on the cover here. The 5%er. I'm just saying, I don't get the whole what you need. Like there's a fucking a check-off list for you to support my fucking product and for me to send you a free shirt. You have to do A, B, C, D through fucking Z, and then we'll start off with fucking 1A, 2A. I mean, are you fucking kidding me, man? Get the fuck out of here with that fucking horse shit.
That's a marketing ploy. That's a whole. Rich Banner's a smart guy. That's a really good marketing ploy. He made it so that all these people promoting his shit. It's free advertising. That's what's happened.
Use a coupon code.
Social media.
And then it's the fake pay. I love that. I get approached by affiliate programs all the time, and I tell them, thanks but no thanks. Look at my advertising rates and compare them to the other fucking companies. I don't give away fucking ad space for a fucking 1% of every sale that I have to promote your shit product for people to even know about it. And now they're going to fucking maybe buy and I'll get 1% or 5% of that fucking shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, no. We don't do that. So basically what these companies are fucking doing, they will put your fucking face out there, give you their t-shirt, maybe a little fucking care package once a month with some free garbage in there. And then say, everything you sell, you get 5% of or 10% or whatever. You're doing their fucking marketing work. You know how much it costs to hire a marketing fucking person to do that? And they're getting all of you fucking guys to do it for free. Market yourself, not them. The fuck out of here with that. I'm not even asking you to market us. If you work for me, that's one thing. If you're fucking just a reader, yeah, I'll put your picture in the magazine, but I'm not saying you got to have 2,000 followers, you got to do one post a day, you got to change your Instagram name to MSMer. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. That is fucking horseshit.
Well, the thing is, not for nothing, but and I don't mean to sound fucked up, guys. I've been in a million magazines. I've been in hundreds, believe me, and you know that already. But realistically, it got to be realistic here now. I know all you aspire. I want to be Mr. Olympia one day. There's been like 10, 15 Mr. Olympias. So, you know, the chances of that are pretty much nil, especially if you're white. But I'm telling you, and that's not a racist comment, but what I'm saying to you is that we're giving you a chance to actually be in a magazine. And that may be the only time, you know, not everybody gets to see their photo in a magazine with your name and everything on it, and we'll do that. And we're not asking for anything. I'm not saying that you have to march around with our shirt and go fucking, and push us or anything like that. We're willing to do that for you guys, and we're not asking anything in return. And to me, all of that shit with everybody getting you get a free T-shirt, it's just a marketing thing. And then they go to every website, and they form this. It's ingenious, but it's a pyramid scam where only the guy at the top of the pyramid's making a scuttle, and everybody else is, flying themselves out to fucking bodybuilding shows, wearing that shirt, marching in a fucking, in a parade. You know what I mean? You don't. I see. It's a smart move. Nobody's blasting him for that. Nobody's blasting Piano or 5% nutrition. His private.
It is an ingenious it's an ingenious marketing plan that people have all fucking just blinders on, fell for, hook, line, and fucking sinker. Maybe we should start one like that, Greg.
I wouldn't push myself to go get 2,000 followers, is what Joe's trying to say, just so that you can help him sell more stuff.
Help yourself.
You should be able to be a 5%er just by asking, can I be a 5%er? Sure you can. Here you go. Because that's all it takes for you to be MSM. All you have to do is say, guys, I want to be, part of the crew. You're more than welcome to hang out with us, bro. And let me tell you something. I'm a lot more fun guy than fucking Piano, trust me.
Yes, I agree.
You don't have to. You do not have to do anything. We're not asking you to go to a website and blast, like I want you to go and tell everybody MSM. You know what I mean? But we'll make you MSM. So you don't. It's insane what's going on with that. You know what I mean? And then you get some of the big guys after a while start complaining. Oh shit! I've been promoting this shit and I've been doing all this stuff and I haven't gotten anything from it. I got no money. That's what happened with that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's that Mack truck guy. So what I'm saying is that eventually you wake up one got a tattoo on me that says 5% nutrition. I'm pushing a guy's supplements. I'm walking all over the place with the fucking T-shirt on. I'm a walking billboard. And holy fuck,
Why?
I asked him, can I get a tub of protein? Sure, you get 5% off. You know what I mean? Or, can I hang out with you at the Arnold? Well, there's only for the 5%.
What made me laugh though, Greg, is I had some guy, I forget what it was. I think it was before the Arnold. We were messaging each other, and he actually was like, "Rich told me I'll be allowed to help them set up the booth at the Olympia. I can't wait." And I just cringed reading that, picturing some like 18-year-old kid going, "Wow, I'm gonna get to set up this fucking booth." Oh my God!
What do you get for it? What do you get?
Thanks, pal. Fist bump.
Trust me, I don't even think you get the supplement stuff. I don't know. I could be wrong with that, but who cares? We'll put you in a fucking magazine, and you can go and buy you can get your friends to buy magazines. I'm not saying it to sell magazines, so we can't give everybody free, but you can get a magazine yourself, and you can show everybody, look, I'm in a fucking magazine, and I'm sure you think, oh, that's why you guys want to sell magazines. It's not the fucking case at all, and we sell them whether you're in it or not. Nobody's gonna buy a magazine because Joe Matarazzi from fucking bumfuck Nebraska, is in it. We're doing that as a courtesy. You throw fucking Lee Priest on the cover, you sell magazines.
Yes.
You throw Joe Matarazzi in there, a little, picture. You're from fucking Nebraska. You got fucking 15-inch arms. We'll put you in. But that's not selling us the magazine. We're doing that for you guys. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
You're not getting anything out of it. I'm not. Am I right or wrong, Joe?
Absolutely right. I mean, I've said from the beginning, and this was Gregg's idea years ago when we worked at MD, and then I just kind of morphed it into a little different things. I said, if you hold the magazine up or you're wearing one of our shirts and you post it on any of the social media and you tag us, I promise I will print you in the magazine. And I have never wavered from that. I have never not printed somebody that I'm aware of that did post it, and you have to tag Muscle Sport Mag or else I'm not going to know about it. Even if I follow you, sometimes I may not, sometimes it goes by your fucking feed or whatever. So always tag us, and you can ask guys. Cheech, Mr. USA, has been in more than once. Kayla, Big C, has been in more than once. She-Hulk has been in more than once. We've had a lot of guys, and it's like I said, it's not like, okay, I put you in once and I go, fuck yourself. No, if you're going to promote me a second time, Comerica has been in a couple of times. First reader of the issue. Yes, Dave, you were. Dave, Comerica, 100%. And Comerica is working for us now because he has fucking put that into good fucking work that he did on his end, on his own, promoting the magazine with no fucking strings attached. And if you watch one of his new videos, he states just that. And I love this video so much, and that the fucking guy has been such a cool guy with us. I fucking just hired him. He's starting to work with us next month. So I'm not saying, ooh, promote me and you might get hired. No, promote me if you like our fucking thing. Promote our magazine if you like it. If you think it sucks dick, then obviously you're not going to fucking promote it. That's fine. No problem. But don't fucking promote people's shit and go by their rules while you're doing so. You should be thankful if somebody's promoting your product, not tell them you have to have a fucking checklist before you're allowed to officially promote my product. Holy fuck, man. Wow. Man, that you talk about a fucking cult type of thing. Bro, that's like the fucking Manson family shit, Uncle Charlie.
I mean, again, it's nothing against Rich. He's smart. He's a genius.
I'm stupid. I should have done that.
He's a genius. But the thing is, realistically, if you ask us, you get in a magazine, and you get a chance to be in a magazine, and again, you're not, no offense, guys, but you're not the reason the magazine's going to sell. Do you understand? So it's not like...
And they know that, too,
I'm in the magazine, that's helping you sell magazines. It's not helping us sell any magazines. But we want you guys in there because it's our way of... We want to be one of the guys. We're like... George Steinbrenner... I said his name wrong. George Steinbrenner, okay? Obviously my beloved New York Yankees, and I love Steinbrenner, but he once made a quote that I live by. He said, I'm a bleacher seat fan with a key to the clubhouse.
Nice.
And basically, Joe and I, we're even though we're media guys and we've been in the media a long time. Joe used to work for Flex magazine, and Muscular Development and Men's Fitness RX. Okay, he was the editor in chief of those magazines. So what I'm saying to you is that we've been around a long time, and we're just saying to you guys, we're gonna put you in because we love the guys. When I go to the fucking dude, I know all these pro bodybuilders. They all know me. But I don't hang out with them.
No.
I hang out with the people. I like, you know what I mean? We're bleacher seat fit. Like Dave Cohn used to go to Yankee games and sit in the bleachers and chant. You know what I'm saying? That's what Joe and I
Through
are.
the starting
We're
fucking
bleacher seat
9 chant.
fans
Yeah.
with the keys to the clubhouse.
Oh, we're definitely fucking bleacher creatures, bro. Without a fucking doubt. That goes without fucking saying, man. I don't know.
We don't give a shit about the pros. We give a shit about the people.
You had to blow the editor to get publicity. Well, I don't want anybody to blow me, especially fucking some mustache fucking wearing faggot. Hey, little Debbie, fucking there you go, fucking Robert Engel Jr. But hey, speaking of covers, Greg, we have a very special person on the cover, and I did do a little tease. I put it in the new Facebook cover photo. I have a few covers in there, and one of them is the new issue, which is actually en route as we speak. It's I got a tracking number and everything. I'm like, finally, fucking 2 weeks late. But we got the magazine coming with fucking CT fucking Fletcher on the cover, and that is going to be a fucking, and that is a guy who promoted the shit out of us, and that's why I'm going to promote the shit out of that fucking magazine cover with him, because...
Yeah, but he didn't get anything for it.
No.
He's been promoting his...
Promoted for months.
He was going to be on the cover.
Bro, he was on the fucking... Remember, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? He was on this Instagram feed when we were doing this radio show.
Yes.
I mean, he just popped in. It was great. You know?
But he's a good guy, guys. See, a guy like that is a good man. CT Fletcher's actually a good guy. He's not... all his persona, he's got a big heart. He's not a hard ass at all. He's a softy inside his heart. You know what I mean? He loves people. He doesn't give a shit about all these pro bodybuilders and who's a celebrity and all that shit. Bro, none of us do. You know what I mean? He doesn't walk around with a fucking, with a parade.
No.
And fucking 50,000 guys walking behind him, all wearing, fat guy, skinny guy, all wearing fucking
10-year-old girl guys.
Fletcher shirts. He doesn't do that. He's not like that. There's no ego with that man. He's
no.
not sitting on a fucking king's chair. You know what I mean? He doesn't do that shit.
No, CT is fucking just a regular dude that and he posted a thing up. His daughter graduated law school or something, and I think I reposted it or some shit on Twitter or something. I was just like, this guy's like, he's a fucking dad, man. He's just like a regular dude, His kids all work in the company with him. They all work with him in his endeavors, which if it's a gym or the supplements or the clothing or the YouTube, everything going around. But that's a guy who I'm so pumped up to be promoting because he fucking reciprocates. And, I'm telling you, man, we may not have the power that some other fucking companies have out there or the fucking reach, but we got a lot of fucking grassroots fucking motherfuckers that like to fucking promote our shit with us and fans and friends and stuff. So it's not gonna, it's not gonna go for naught. It's not gonna be a waste of their time to promote us when we're promoting them, especially if they're part of the fucking
we're only
magazine.
2 years old.
Yeah.
All these other magazines are fucking. I mean, okay, wait. The magazine was around before that.
Yeah.
But it was dead. No, I mean, basically, it was it was reborn again.
Fucking spinning its wheels.
Ago. And the format that it is now. Before that, it was more of a sports magazine, MMA. We've even had Derek Jeter and all that shit on the cover. But what I'm saying is, we became Bodybuilding magazine. Our born again Christian date is fucking 2 years ago at the Arnold Classic. That's when we came out with the Elite Priest issue. And we're 2 years old. And in 2 years, we've already fucking when everybody else is cut back. All right?
Cut back.
The whole why cut back?
Why would you?
Thing. When everybody else is cut back, guess what? Muscle
grew.
Sport Mag, it's not a phone book or nothing, but it's tripled the pages or quadrupled the amount of pages it had back then. So what I'm saying is, well, they're cutting back, we're growing. You know, I mean, not for nothing, we are.
We're growing, and things are going in the right direction because we've had some good fucking support. You guys have blown up. Kamarica, you were fucking there from the get-go, so you know the fucking magazine was 32 pages with the Lead Priest issue Gregg's referring to, which was the winter of 2015. Obviously, the new one is spring 17. So fucking that issue, the new one's 76 pages, the one that I'm waiting for now from the printer.
Yeah, but can I interject for 1 second? 76 pages, but muscular development could be 176, okay?
Still
but
blows.
Guess what? 100 of those pages are fucking ads. We don't have like 10-page supplement ads and like that. You know what I'm saying? There's ads in the magazine, but not like that. I mean, we probably have the same amount of content as any other magazine, just less fucking full-page ads.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with more ads in the magazine. I'm not gonna lie. That pays for the fucking machine. That pays for the fucking gas to throw in the tank to let the fucking machine run. But yeah, well, you know, listen.
No, but what I'm saying, content-wise.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Content-wise, we have the same amount as a magazine that has 100 pages more than us, content-wise. And we're talking about steroids and drugs and ass and this and that and the other thing. And they're talking about, like, fucking shape up for the summer. How to get ass without really training, you know? Shit like that, you know?
Burn fat 24/7. I must admit, though, I did see the new cover of MD online with Cedric on the cover, and it is a fucking really cool shot. He's like one arm down on a preacher bench, a Scott bench, like, and it's I won't lie, I loved it. I thought it was a great fucking shot, and they needed something a little strong because their covers have been a little fucking weak lately. But I'll listen. I'm sure the inside of the magazine fucking eats dog dick, but the fucking cover looked good. So, you know, when you got the Ron Line report is your fucking main video show, you know, you got to fucking take the bad with the bad. Yeah, that's it. But hey,
you just said something that showed your age. You just said the Scott curl bench. When we were younger, that's what it was called, the Scott bench. Now,
the Scott bar.
Technically, it was always a preacher, right? Remember, because Larry Scott made that popular.
Scott curl. We even called the Scott bar the Easy Bar.
Right.
Because you use that. Yeah, you use that on the Scott bench. Yeah, the Scott, like the angle, the whole angle of the fucking bench. But let's somebody threw a thing up there, and this was something that I had texted you earlier today to talk about. Along the same lines, obviously still within the bodybuilding world. Dennis Wolf, if you saw that video he posted on Facebook, at the beginning of the video, it almost sounded like he was going to say, "Thank you to all my fans. It's been a great career, but my injuries have taken the best of me, and I'm going to hang it up." He's saying, "Thank you for all my fans," and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden he goes, "I'm coming back, the Arnold in 2018, starting tomorrow." Happy Mother's Day, he first said. And then tomorrow I start my prep for the Arnold 18. We'll see you in Columbus next year. So I was a little surprised when the video, like I said, it came out. It was almost like, it sounded like he was going to fucking bail. You know?
I don't know how he's going to pull that off because he's 100% natural.
Yes, he is.
He doesn't take steroids. He said in a video, I watched him say it. He said, "I don't take steroids. Steroids are bad." He said, "and they're illegal." He said, that's breaking the law."
Wow.
So, I mean, he's the natural bodybuilder.
Some lawyer must have grabbed him and said, "Hey, just cover your ass, say this."
Dude, he's a fucking momo. Let me tell you something. I told you the infamous story. I was backstage, Arnold, like, fucking, I don't remember what year it was, but I was back there, and I was talking with Victor Martinez, and I was taking some pictures and shit, and, you know, fucking Dennis Wolf was standing right next to me, you know. We were all Team MD, so we're talking, and I'm looking at Dennis Wolf, and he had fucking grainy, fucking hard abs. I mean, I could see, like, sand underneath his skin with his abs. And when he turned around to grab the dumbbells, he had fat on his lower back. Now, how the fuck is that possible?
That is a strange fucking thing. It's like the guy, you ever see like the circus? He's a guy on, when he turns around, he's a chick, you know, on one side and a guy on the other. You know, he's got a tit and then the ball. You know, that's how it looks. Yeah, he's ripped from the front, but he's fucking, you know, water retention from the back. Only in bodybuilding.
Dude, you know what that means? Helios, man. That's that fucking local injection that some of the guys take.
Yeah.
You know, Vinny Galante was telling me, yeah, it's Helios, bro. It's all fucking Helios. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Helios, Helix, you know, I'm a guinea. We pronounce everything wrong.
We botch.
We
We botch pronunciations. Back fat, no joke. And it's the truth, man. Yeah. You know.
I mean, you know, these guys are funny though. I don't take steroids; they're illegal.
I like Dennis Wolf though.
The whole fucking sport is illegal.
I think Dennis Wolf is good for the sport. I think when he's in a show, it's a little more. It's got a little juice to it. A little no pun. I mean, just a little excitement. I think because he's different. He's. I think people kind of like they have almost Arnold flashbacks because of the accent. He's tall. He's got like that lean build like Arnold did. The long legs, the long arms. You know, he's different than a lot of the guys that are on stage with him at these bigger shows that are a little smaller and a little more, you know, refrigerator looking. Wolf has nice flowing lines. He's always had an issue with his lower body, especially his calves, which are non-existent. But he's won an Arnold before, and you know, so it's interesting to see, you know, to see him coming back for that show. And I would have to assume if he does win or qualify for the O next year, he would do it because that was, you know, he was an Olympia every year. He was in there. Right. For a number of years until his injury and stuff like that. But I think it's a little more exciting with Dennis Wolf in the lineup. It was a little, you know, this past year with him hurt and not being around. I think it was a little something missing from the division, if you will. I like when he's
what
there.
If a Kai Green goes in, or fucking Kai, or Dennis Rodman there, or whatever the fuck his name is. Not Dennis Rodman. What the hell's his name? Rodney Roller? Not Rodney Roller. What the fuck's what's his name there?
Dennis Rodman. Holy shit. Oh, that's good. Kim Jong-un? Wait, who are you talking about? Sean Roden?
What's that guy's name? The fucking guy. I forgot. I even know him. I can't remember. The black guy. He plays like third or fourth or fifth or something like that. What the hell's his name?
Sean Roden?
Sean Roden.
Dennis Rodman. Well, Sean was the second, runner-up last year, which I think it was a big space between him and Phil. But Sean's, you know, he's going to be there again. I got to assume, you know, unless an injury or something comes up. Dennis Rodman does bikini.
I don't see him, but I just don't see him. You know, like I don't know.
You don't see him beating him, and I don't either. I don't see anybody beating Phil.
You know what I mean?
I think Phil is going to be the winner until he decides to fucking retire. And I don't think it's anything to do.
Cedric McMillan decides to get his shit together.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. Cedric McMillan, his biggest problem is he has. I told you guys this. He has anxiety. He has you know, issues with anxiety. Okay, let's just put it. Let's put it that way. Okay. And if he didn't have those issues with anxiety, he would kill Philly. He would be Mr. Olympia. His physique is a combination of Ronnie Coleman, the best of Ronnie Coleman, and the best of Lee Haney.
Yeah.
And that's brutal.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get it together. That's the problem. He cries after he wins a show. Now, he's got a great personality. Yeah, he made everybody laugh, him and Arnold DeMomo. I see Arnold as a Momo. You know, I used to love him and everything, but now I see through all this bullshit. But, you know, him and Arnold fucking around on stage, that was great. That was all fine. But then when he gets off stage, he's but I should have won. You know what I mean? Like it's you know, and that shit's got to stop. You know what I mean? He's got to get it together. I tell everybody the famous story about Robbie Duran, you know, smacking him. What is wrong with you? You know what I mean? After he won a show, he wanted to quit because he won a show and he didn't think he should have won it. Like insane shit like that. Now I love Cedric. I'm the first one to put him in the magazine.
Yep.
He used to write to me when he was in the Army and fucking with all that wooden equipment he made and out of bombs and shit like that too. And he used to write to me and I put him in the, you know, Future Stars. Ask him about it.
Yeah, no, I remember when you first told me.
I'm not saying I didn't discover him. Anybody who wrote to me, I would have put you in the magazine.
Yeah.
Just like MSM.
But he had a great story though. But think about Cedric's story.
His story's phenomenal.
When he was writing you, though,
Dude,
I mean, even back then, he was a fucking active duty soldier in Iraq, and he was working out with fucking flywheels and shit. You know, so I mean,
nobody knows that shit. See, that's what they keep forgetting. That these other fucking Momo bodybuilders, you know, they're laying around all day. I got a personal training at 3. You know what I mean? Like, you know, meanwhile, it's really a drug deal. But what I'm saying is, that's these other fucking guys. Don't do shit.
Yeah.
Don't do fucking shit. Their whole day is just, eat, train, relax. Just make sure you relax. Don't stress yourself. Meanwhile, McMillan, I think he's still in the Army. Last time I was talking to him, he was.
No, he finished. He finished his thing, and then I think this was like right before I got fired at MD. It was like right at that end, like in 2014.
Are you sure? I thought I told
Yeah,
him
I'm
after that.
pretty sure.
I can't remember what came
I'm pretty sure that
Right.
Cedric finished his commitment, and he was able to honorable, discharge, I guess it would be called, and he was going to put his full-time effort into the bodybuilding thing. But hey, he served his country. He didn't bail out early. He didn't get any favors. He was there with the fucking rest of them, right there in the fucking shit, man.
And he once wrote to me because he was going back into the belly of the beast. This is after, this is before he was famous, and he said to me, let everybody, like he wrote this like heavy shit, but he just said to me, let everybody know I existed and all this shit. But he was really nervous because he was going back into the belly of the beast and he wasn't sure, because he's been in a lot of combat in there. So maybe that's why he's got the anxiety. I don't know. I do know he's got a family and everything.
Yeah,
I know that he was working 9 to 5. I think he ended his career, I think, as an Army recruiter after a while. I'm not something like that. I know he did work in the States, though, in the Army, because he was in the Army at the same time as my son. They weren't together. They didn't know each other. But I remember telling him about my son, who was in Army intelligence. But I'm just saying, so I got to give him props. His structure is fucking brutal. It's brutal. If he gets it together, bro, everybody says that about him. He could beat Phil Heath.
He could, but I don't think he will.
Not unbeatable.
I don't think
I don't
he
see
will.
Phil Heath as being unbeatable at all. I just don't think that. It's just that nobody has that mindset or structure. And Joe, you know what? I'm not just talking shit here, but I think the guys today are just too much drugs and don't rely enough on training. Everybody I know privately will say the same thing. You see a lot of these guys train, even in the off season. Don't try this at home. I do 5 sets of biceps, and you're like, 5 sets? Dude, I do 5 warm-up sets, you know what I mean?
5 sets, yeah.
They don't, there's no intent, it's basically, drop the sets and reps and just increase the dosage. It's it's a lot. That's why they look like shit when they go off.
They definitely, there was definitely a difference from the Sergio Oliva fucking days of how hard you worked off season and fucking, contest time than what you get from these fucking
Even
guys
the 90s,
now.
Joe.
Yeah.
Even the 90s. I mean, Dorian Yates was a worker. Those kind of guys busted their nuts in the gym. You know what I mean? Even Ronnie Coleman, he busted his nuts. Branch, if you put Cedric McMillan's fucking genetics into Branch Warren or vice versa, you put Branch Warren's brain into Cedric McMillan's fucking body, forget it.
Yeah.
Those are workers. Branch Warren had no fucking genetics at all. If you see what he looked like when he was young, he had pinched shoulders, he had nothing. And he, like Rich Gaspari, he went way past what his genetics were. But these guys today, they think they're Hollywood. They train like shit, and they just keep taking more drugs.
I wanted to, somebody mentioned Akeem Williams, so I want to segue that into the New York Pro. I guess kind of, not a preview, but I was looking at the fucking lineup card. Juan Morel, John De La Rosa, Akeem Williams, no Victor Martinez, no Big Rammies, none of the fucking, huge superstars, right? None of these, New York Pro used to attract, a lot of, fucking monster fucking names, and...
Akeem Williams is going to win. I like De La Rosa. I like De La Rosa personally as a guy.
Yeah.
You and I, we know him personally.
Yes, yeah, good guy.
The big guy, Morel, is big, but but his bellies and his legs are not. Akeem Williams is a monster.
Akeem went to fucking Kuwait, and I don't know. I know John did. I guess maybe Juan did too then, because I know John and Juan are pretty tight. But Juan has competed 4 times this year. Once at the Arnold here, and then the 2 Arnold overseas, and then the New Zealand Pro. He's put on a lot of fucking mileage on the frequent flyer miles, and he hasn't won yet, but he's done pretty good. 2nd, 3rd, things like that, 5th or whatever. I think in Columbus. So he fucking he's obviously going to look to win a show, but I guess he's going to, maybe he's looking at the point system as well to do good and qualify for Olympia. Akeem got smoked by John at the Chicago Pro. Now, was that last year? Because I don't even know that Akeem competed yet this year. I haven't been following it. I will not fucking try to hide that. I'm not going to sit here and say I know every pro show and every fucking guy in the lineup. I didn't even know who the fuck competed at most of these Arnold overseas. William Bonac, America's saying. As William was good, had a great year last year. I don't even know.
He's good too.
William Bonac, he did really good in the Olympia. Now, is he competed yet this year? I haven't seen his name banded about. He wasn't at the Arnold. Maybe he was. Shit, I'm fucking shot, bro. Maybe he was at the Arnold this year. I don't even know. I mean, I was there. I don't even know who's there. I forget.
What the bottom line, guys, is Joe and I really don't give a fuck.
Yes.
We're talking about this shit for you guys. We yawn at this shit. Do you think when I talk to Joe, we talk about, hey, Joe, what do you think? William Bonac, huh? And, we could give two shits, to be honest. I could give two shits, really, to be honest. I'm not trying to, bodybuilding is a lifestyle, not a sport anymore to me. But, we're talking about it so you guys can get jazzed up a little bit, so.
Oh, Bonac is qualified. Oh, he was in the top 5 last year, so yeah, he's smart if he only does the Olympia. No need to fucking put your body through all of that. Generation Iron 2, people are talking about. It came out on the 12th.
I'm in it.
Did you see any clips from it, Greg? Because I haven't.
I saw Rich Piana saying I'm the most, I got more haters than anybody. I'm like, join the crew, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Remember me? I'm the original fucking hated man in bodybuilding. So, but I'm also in that movie. They wanted to do even more with me, but we don't have enough time. So, but, I got the Generation Iron 3 coming out, the series, my series, story time. We haven't filmed it yet. We're filming it in like 2-3 weeks. We're going to film the whole fucking thing. But regardless, I'm in that movie, Generation Iron 2. They're going to have a whole thing of me spewing some bullshit. I didn't see my part. I only saw the clip, a really short clip of Rich Piana going, I'm the most hated man, or whatever. I got a lot of haters. Join the crew, Richie.
Well,
join the crew.
When you tell people they have to have fucking 3,000 followers to promote your product, you're not going to have a lot of fucking lovers, Hey, the shoesmith is on board.
It's that, he's very cocky, when, he's the kind of guy that has a picture of himself over his bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
me,
you don't?
I don't take myself serious. You read my articles, I'm like the Al Bundy of bodybuilding. My girlfriend kicks my ass. A motherfucker throws a fart at the dinner table. We all run away. I got to deal with the most fucked up shit. You know what I mean? I don't talk about myself in like, oh, how great I am. I'm the guy who said to Jay Leno when I was on his fucking thing, when I was on his show, I told him I look like Uncle Fester on steroids. I didn't say like I look like Brad Pitt. You know what I'm saying? But these guys, when you got a cocky attitude like that, of course you're going to get a lot of haters. I got the haters all because of the fucking stupid hematoma in the arm. Filmed it. We saw the big floppy bicep with the filled with balloon, filled with the balloon blood, you know what I mean? Blood balloon, whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, Synthol, you look at that. That's Synthol. No, it wasn't, you fucking moron. It was blood. You want to see the video?
Synthol. It was Synthol, I say.
It was Synthol. He's a Synthol freak. I know it. I know better than anybody.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He's a liar. You liar.
You're a fucking liar.
Fucking liar.
Oh,
anyway, so
fuck,
that's the name of that.
Oh, that's fucking funny, though, bro. I tell you. Fucking Crazy Hawk said that you got his whole fucking Ranger battalion into doing juice because they were fans of yours when he was in the service. That's fucking great, bro.
Thank you, bro. Hey, what service was he in? Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines? Which one?
I think he's Army Ranger, if I'm not. Crazy Hawk, correct me if I'm wrong. Army. Ilias. No one wants to talk about Sergio Jr. being broke. How the fuck is he broke, though? I mean, this is the first I'm hearing it. I didn't watch that video. I don't.
What do you think, broke?
That's what somebody said, and then I saw something before. It said he bought a one-way ticket to come do the New York Pro.
Join the broke club. I'm broke.
Army, Greg.
I'm broke as kids.
Crazy Hawk's in the Army.
Crazy Hawk, my son is Army Intelligence. Well, he's with the NSA, but he was Army NSA Intelligence up in he was in Fort Wainwright, Fort Sill, and Goodfellas Air Force Base, Army. And my daughter's going to Marines, so she's here with me right now, by the way. But
Army, Marines.
So she's fucking nuts. I don't know.
Yeah,
she's very nuts.
That is fucking nuts, man.
Sergio, thanks for your service, though, Crazy Hawk.
Yes, thank you for
awesome.
all you services guys. Zach Kahn says, "Hey, saw him yesterday." Oh, cool. How was he, Steve? I hope he's doing well. We love the King. We love the King. Fucking Steve Shoesmith saw Zach at Body Power over the weekend. Yeah, in the UK.
Ilias, please tell him I said I fucking love him, man.
That's
he's my
Shoesmith.
boy. I love Zach King Kong.
Yeah, no, we do. Zach's the fucking man, bro. He's a fucking pisser.
Give him a kiss on the cheek for me.
Big as fuck, quality muscle. That's good, man. A big Zach is good for bodybuilding. And fuck the shows.
We
I'm
love
talking
that.
just
Dude,
to be
there's
out
a guy
there.
with personality and happy-go-lucky. I love that fucking guy. My girlfriend loves him, too. Zach, Ilias, tell Zach King Kong that if he lived close, my girlfriend would she would want to get fucked by him. I'm telling you right now. She loves him.
And
I'd watch, too. I have a fetish for that. I'll watch.
Shoesmith, how did you do with the show? Just on a side note, because I know buddy Steve Shoesmith was competing at the Body Power, so I did not see much. I had some guy that was shooting some expo shots for me, and he emailed me a bunch of fucking shots, and it looked pretty good, there was a lot of fucking ass as usual there, and but I didn't see any shots from the shows and stuff like that. This guy was just doing an expo on there, and he sent me fucking folders of fucking pictures. They were pretty cool. I will send him that, Greg, to Zach. All right. But you know what? 2:45. Let me hit the commercials quick, Greg, so we get them in before we have to go.
You got it.
Before we go bye-bye. We'll be right back after this quick message.
In a world of advanced bodybuilding supplementation, the numbers don't lie. Fact, Iron Mag Labs is among the fastest growing hardcore supplement companies in the world. Fact, when it comes to no-nonsense, cutting-edge products, nobody delivers results like Iron Mag Labs. Fact, the Iron Mag Labs line of innovative formulation has set a new industry standard with products that are helping world-class bodybuilders reach levels they never thought possible. Iron Mag Labs is a proud supporter of bodybuilders everywhere. Discover the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. Visit IronMagLabs.com today.
And Iron Mag Labs, I got their Extreme Maximum Pump Enhanced Cell Volumization in my hand. I fucking botched that word again. Like Greg already said, us guineas cannot pronounce shit. But this is their maximum pump. Obviously, this is going to be great. You use that, and you feel fucking, your arms are going to explode like there's air pumping them up in there. But if you go to IronMagLabs.com, you can buy 3, you get 1 free. Site-wide, no fucking small print. They're not giving you the fucking trial size this big, 1 fucking dosage. You order 4 items, you're going to get 1 for free. Only 3. And Steve, I think it said somebody said we restored their faith in muscle magazines, Greg. You and I. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So Steve, you said you picked, I think it said 6th out of 10. The top 3 were picked for 1 on stage. Fact. No shock here. I'm sure the top fucking, could have been the top 6. Maybe you were the 6th favorite guy for them. You had the 6 less connections. The top 5 had the best connections. It's
at least you got the balls to stand up on stage. That's all that matters.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. It's the experience. In bodybuilding, you can't call it a sport. It's an opinion of judges. There's a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying? If you go by sheer development of the muscle, then Marcus Rule is a greater bodybuilder than fucking Frank Zane.
Yeah.
Well, we know that that's not true.
Yep.
Okay? Frank Zane had a prettier physique, but development-wise, Marcus Rule will never go down as a fucking great bodybuilder. I mean, he was good, but he's not, he was a freak.
Yeah.
But you can't But Zane was 3-time Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of opinion. I don't know. It's very hard to, you're not, who knows who really, you look at a Picasso and you look at a Michelangelo. Well, Picasso looks like a fucking kid painted that shit. I still don't understand how it's so fucking popular. You know what I mean? Because I come from a family of artists. My father was an artist. You know, so was my mother. But I mean, my father was a famous artist. But the thing is, yeah, I mean, don't let it get to you, man. Just keep your chin up. Fucking A. At least you got the balls to step on stage.
Yeah, man.
Fuck it.
You go up there and you fucking do your best, and you know, fucking, it doesn't matter where you fucking place. Plastic trophies are fucking plastic trophies, man. Doesn't mean shit. You know
what you do? Hey, Steve, send a picture to Joe, and we'll get you in the magazine. The fucking first place guy, we won't put him in, but we'll put you in.
There you go.
You support us. That's the way we work.
Steve's
Trust
been in.
Me, don't hold your head low, man. You know, keep it up.
Steve's been in the magazine before, but like I said earlier in the program, just because we put you in once doesn't mean you're never going to be put again. Steve, send me a picture of you posing on fucking stage, and we'll put it in the fucking magazine in the summer issue, because obviously the spring one is the one that's being mailed to us now. We support you, Gregg and Joe. Ilyas, I want to put your picture, Ilyas. Ilyas has been like the fucking coolest motherfucker out there. And I'm dying to fucking put him in the fucking magazine, too. Ilyas, send me a photo.
Thank you, Ilyas.
Ilyas has just been ridiculous fucking supporting on fucking all our platforms.
Support, Ilyas.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Like I said, man.
And when you kiss Zach for me, don't slip him the tongue. He might get pissed. But just tell him, you know, you can wiggle it and then kiss him.
No, but see, that was Shoesmith. Shoesmith is the one with Zach. Shoesmith is the one with Zach. Ilyas isn't with Zach.
Oh, Shoesmith.
Yeah, Steve Shoesmith.
Shoesmith with Zach?
He's up. Yeah, he lives in England. Shoesmith. He's from the UK, where Zach is. Yeah, guys, support us. We don't even care if you have fucking 2,000 followers or -2 followers. If you support us,
dude, I'll tell you what,
we're gonna support you.
Even if you hate our guts, we'll put you in the magazine if you ask.
And then you know what? Even if you don't have a fucking the fucking phone fell. Even if you don't have a computer, if you fucking you snail mail me a fucking Polaroid picture of yourself and you're supporting us, I'll put you in the fucking magazine. You know, like I said, it's not all what I'm gonna get out of it and what Gregg's gonna get out of it and what Lee Priest is gonna. It's what are you gonna get out of it? If you're a guy that fucking likes our product and you fucking do the right thing by us and you fucking support it and you want to fucking and you feel a picture of you in a magazine is something that you could show your fucking kids and be proud of, then why the fuck should we not do that? As long as you're supporting the fucking product, man. You know, fucking.
Right, like I said, we're not going to sell. We don't sell magazines, or the magazine ain't going to go worldwide because, no offense, because you guys are in it.
No.
You put a Lee Priest on the cover or Zach King Kong, or but we want to support you guys. We like the fans, like Joe and I were talking before. We're like George Steinbrenner. We're bleacher seat fans with a key to the clubhouse.
Yep.
Okay, we relate to you guys. Dude, I've been in this industry a long time, and you know what I've created for myself in this industry, but I still relate to you guys more than I relate to the pros. And I used to sit dinner with them, and I don't fucking, we're one of you guys.
Yes, I agree. I am definitely not a fucking corporate giant. I'm not David Pecker. And thank God. Yeah, definitely not.
I'm not David Pecker either. I'm just a Pecker.
I'm a Pecker, yeah. Minus the David, we're a Pecker. Oh, but it is funny how this industry has there's so many fucking strange birds in it. And fucking strange.
Well, David Pecker's fucking shot. You know, I mean, he owns Muscle and Fitness. Wait, what does he own now?
Well, he's Flex, Muscle and Fitness.
He owns a Mr. Olympia, doesn't he?
He owns the majority of the Mr. Olympia. Yeah, Eric Weeder still has a portion of it. Small portion. He has all the magazines, though. The whole, fucking Men's Fitness and all the titles.
And he also owns the National Enquirer, so...
Yep.
You fucking figure that out. Figure out his, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And Us Weekly.
The National Enquirer is what's running Muscle and Fitness and Flex, and it's been that way for a while. So
they just bought Us also. They bought the competition. It's almost like McMahon. No.
I know, I'm kidding you. You
okay.
need magazine.
If they bought us, I'd be rich right now. Unless he gave me fucking 15 cents for the fucking magazine. Here, take this and be happy, you little fucking filthy animal guinea. Would you put Steve Bleck in an MFSM if he sent you a pic? You know what? I would, for old time's sake.
Absolutely.
He'd have to have a fucking hog in his fucking mouth, though.
We would put him on the cover if he sent us a picture of himself with garter belts and fucking shit like that on.
If he was Oscar De La Hoya it up, yeah, we would put him on the cover. At least an inset photo on the cover. Maybe not the full cover, but a little fucking inset shot. That would be fucking funny. Imagine fucking Blackman sent us a picture. Well, we should put that picture of him that... I heard it's photoshopped. I think that's a rumor only, Greg, of him holding the fucking Lee Priest issue, I think it was.
Oh, you know it's photoshopped.
At the Christmas party. Yeah, no,
We know who photoshopped it.
And there was also another one that was photoshopped, allegedly, of Ronnie Coleman dreaming about Muscle Sport Mag, and Steve Bleckman was sitting behind him on the airplane while they were flying to the Olympia.
That was real.
Yes. David Pecker owns Flex,
No,
Muscle
I
and
love
Fitness,
Ronnie.
and
Ronnie, I
Blacktail
can remember
Magazine.
I had dinner with him, and he was eating rice and fucking pasta together. How about that?
Ronnie Coleman eating rice and pasta. Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah.
He's not competing
Why
anymore.
not?
Was this during his competing days, or
No, this is back a bit. This war.
this was when?
Like 2003 or 2004.
Oh, so
we had
he was-
dinner together in an Italian restaurant.
So he was
He
still
was eating rice.
he was Mr. Olympia at the
Yeah, he
time.
was still good. Yeah, there's pictures I think on my Instagram. Where you see we're in a pizza, we're in a fucking Italian restaurant.
Guys
It was
are,
then.
guys are saying Dexter Jackson didn't get huge off Muscle Tech subs. Let me tell you something. If Muscle Tech advertises with us, he certainly did get huge using their fucking things. But until they do,
Oh yeah.
I will reserve judgment because my fucking friend Jupiter is trying to get Muscle Tech to take out an air with us. She sent them some information about your fucking magazine, your magazine readers out there, Muscle Sport magazine. This is your magazine.
Joe, who's the girl? Joe, who's the girl? Is that the same girl that's holding a maggie? You posted a picture of some girl, but it looked like she was overseas and she was holding the one with the comic book
Yes,
cover.
that is Christina. She owns Muscle Makers Gym in the UK, and she is a subscriber. She just subscribed, and she posted like fucking 3 pictures on. She's got 2 Instagram, her personal and then the gym business one, and posted 6 total pictures, 3 and 3.
90 seconds.
Ooh, 90 seconds. And she's going in this next issue, in the summer issue. I already pulled the photo off of Instagram and made a fucking screenshot of it and stuff. And she got big tits. Just put it that way. She's got huge.
Yeah, I thought that's not this other girl, the same girl you just were talking about.
No. This is Christina.
I thought it was that girl.
Yeah, no. This is a girl who recently reached out to me and said, "Do you guys ship to the UK?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course we do.
Oh shit.
We ship all over the fucking place." So
Yeah, we'll send it on a dog sled to fucking Antarctica if you want it.
yeah, well, mush. But hey, we're gonna be out
You
of
might get it 3 years later, but
yeah, we're gonna be
go ahead, I'm sorry.
out of time. We have 40 seconds left, Greg. So, gentlemen, ladies, happy Mother's Day again to all that apply.
Yes.
Thank you guys for a great show. Comerica says, thank you guys for a great show. The fucking
Thank you,
guys
Greg.
out there. Greg, thank you as always. Of course, another one
Thank
in
you,
the books.
Joseph.
A fucking fun one at that. Fellas, make sure you subscribe. Greg Valentino on YouTube. Muscle Sport TV on YouTube. Same here, Big C. Love you too, pal. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Crazy Hawk. Thank you, Ilias. Steve Shoesmith, all he is. Subscribe
Thank
on
you,
YouTube.
Steve.
Subscribe on the magazine too. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you on Thursday for AMA, and we'll see you next Monday for Greg and Joe. Take it easy, fellas, ladies, and otherwise,
Thanks, guys.
and all you fucking gender benders.
Stop fucking around.
Couldn't answer all the questions. I'm sorry, guys. Thursday, I promise. Come back on Thursday. We'll get them going. Later, fellas.